So hello everybody, in this video we'll talk about operator chaining. In Python we can combine all the comparison, identity and membership operators without using AND and OR operator. In this video we'll see and analyze lot of examples so that it will be more clearer to you and you will feel much confidence to write program. So keep watching this video. But before starting, let's recap some previous topics so that it will be more clearer to you for understanding. For example, if I type print and not 0, then what will be the result? I have told you that 0 means false in Python. So not will make it reverse. That is, true will be the answer, not 1. Now save it and run the program. And now see, true is the answer. Okay. And if I write the opposite of this, that is not 1. So what will be the answer? 1 means true, so false will be the result. Now run it. Now see, false is the answer. Okay. Now let's take another example. Suppose I'm typing 5 in, I'm taking a string xyz. So what will be the result? I want to search that whether 5 is present in this xyz string or not. 5 is not present in xyz. So what will be the result? False will be the result. But no, remember, it is an error in Python. Actually, for string, the left hand side of in operator must be string, not any other type. Now let's run it and see what happens. Now see, it is an error. That is type error it is giving. In requires string as left operand. So for string, left hand side of in operator must be a string. You can't say any other type. So now let's correct it. And you can type any string. For example, I'm typing P. P is not present. So now it will print false. Now run it. Now see, it is false. So remember that for string type, the left hand side of in operator must be a string. You can't say any other type. And finally, one more thing, that is all the comparison, identity and membership operators have the same precedence. That is, the 6 comparison operators, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, double equal to and not equal to, and is not identity operators, and in and not in membership operators have the same precedence. You have to remember all these things. Okay, now we are ready to start example. Now let's see the first example. Suppose I'm typing print and 5 is less than 8 and less than 3. Now what will happen? Python will interpret this expression like this. I am analyzing this in MS Word. I'm writing this expression. That is 5 less than 8 and we are using AND operator. See that. And in bracket 8 less than 3. This will be interpreted by Python. That is 5 less than 8 and 8 less than 3. So remember that AND is the only operator to combine all these operands in every case. So now you can tell this. That is 5 less than 8. It is true. So we are using AND operator. So Python will go to the second operand because for AND, the second operand may be false. Python does not know what will be the result. So Python will go to second operand. And second operand is false. So the answer will be false. Answer is false. Now let's run it. Save it and run. Now see, it is false. So now it is clear to you. That is, in every case, AND is the only operator by which we have to combine these operands. 5 less than 8 and 8 less than 3. 5 less than 8 is true, but the second operand 8 less than 3 is false. So ultimately the result is false. Now let's take another example. Suppose I am typing this 5 less than 13 is 13 is not 6. So what will be the result? Here I am taking less than, that is comparison operator, and two identity operators, that is and is not at a time. Actually, Python will give you a warning first, that is syntax warning, that is we should use double equal to operator, not is operator for comparing two values. Actually, there is no problem. I am comparing two addresses. Don't worry about this. Now tell me the output. Now to find out the output, we have to analyze this. Now let's analyze this. So again I am writing in MS Word. So first condition is 5 less than 13. So 5 less than 13 and 13 is 13 and 13 is not 6. This is the actual condition. Remember that I have told you only AND is used to combine all these operands. That is the conditions. Here 5 less than 13 is the first condition, 13 is the second condition, and 13 is not 6 is the third condition. And Python will start evaluating from the left side, left to right. Python will go from left to right. So then what will be the answer? 5 less than 13 is true, and Python will go to second condition because Python does not know whether the next condition is true or false. And Python comes this second condition. So 13 is 13, that is also true. That is address of 13 is equal to address of 13. And then Python will go to the third condition, that is 13 is not 6. It may be true or false. So 13 is not 6, it is also true. That is true. And all these conditions are true. So ultimately the result is true. Okay. Now let's run it. Save this and run. Okay, now the result is true. And I have told you that Python is giving a syntax warning that we should use double equal to. But don't worry about this. I want the result only. That is true is the result. This is just a warning. And true is the result. So you can understand that AND is the only operator to combine all these conditions in every cases. Now let's take another example. Suppose I am typing this print and 6 is 8 and less than 13, and in 67 I am taking a list 67 comma 4 for example. Now what will be the result? Now I am here taking is identity operator and in membership operator and less than comparison operator. And for using in, we have to use a sequence or set or dictionary. I have told you that is an iterable. Okay, remember. Now what will be the result? Now let's analyze once again in MS Word. Type the condition one after another. That is the first condition is 6 is 8. Okay, write it. 6 is 8. And give a AND. And the next condition, that is 8 less than 13. Okay, 8 less than 13. And the next condition is 67 comma 13 in 67 comma 4. Okay, 13 in 67 comma 4. Okay, now let's analyze it step by step. I'm increasing the size. Okay, now the first condition is 6 is 8. It is obviously false, so write it false. And Python will not evaluate the rest of the operands because I'm using AND, and I've told you that for AND, if one argument is false, then other operand is useless. So Python need not evaluate the rest of the expressions. So the answer is false. So now run it and check the output. Okay, now run it. Now see, it is false. Python is giving the warning again, that is I'm using is to compare two literal values. It is syntax warning Python is giving. But don't worry, I have told you the answer is false. Okay, now let's take another example. Suppose I am typing print and type 12 is not 6, and in I am taking a list once again 12 comma 6. Okay, Now what will be the result? Now you can tell me. I am here taking two conditions, that is 12 is not 6 and 6 in 12 6. So let's analyze this. Again type the condition, that is the first condition is 12 is not 6 and type and type the second condition, that is 6 in 12 6, 12 6. Okay. Now let's evaluate from the left side, that is 12 is not 6, the first condition. It is true because 12 and 6 are unequal. So it is true. And Python comes to the second operand because second operand may be true or may be false. Python does not know. So Python evaluates the second condition. So 6 in 12, 6. It is also true because 6 is a member of this list. 6 is present in this list. So it is also true. And for AND operator, both the operands are true. So the output is true. Okay. Now let's run it and see the result. Now see, the answer is true. Python is giving the warning once again. Did you mean not equal to? That is, we are using is not. So Python is assuming that we should use not equal to. Okay, don't worry about this. The answer is true. So now it is clear to you that every time we have to use AND as the combination operator to combine all these operands in case of operator chaining. Now let's see logical operator chaining. So there are three logical operators. I've told you, not, and or. But you have to remember that they are not in the same precedence level. Not has the higher precedence, and has the second precedence, and or has the last precedence level. So not will be evaluated first, then and then or. You have to remember this. Now let's see the first example. Suppose I am typing this print and 6 or 5 and 8. Okay. Now what will be the result? Now let's analyze this. Again I am writing in MS Word, that is 6 or 5, 6 or 5, and here I am using and I have told you and has the higher precedence than or. So I can give a bracket here, that is in bracket 5 and 8. Okay. Now let's evaluate. So type 6 or, and 5 and 8 will be evaluated first. So Python first evaluates 5. So it is a non-zero value. 5 is a non-zero, so it is true. And Python has to go to second operand because second operand may be true or false. Python does not know. And 8 again is non-zero, so it is also true. So the last evaluated expression will be the result. Remember that. The last evaluated expression is 8. So the output is 8 in this case. Okay. Now 6 or 8 will be evaluated. So what will be the result? Python again evaluates from the left side, that is 6 will be evaluated first. 6 is non-zero, that is true. And Python need not go to second operand because we are using OR. For OR I have told you, if one operand is true, then the output is true. So here the last evaluated expression is 6. Remember that. In these cases, the result will be the last evaluated expression. Here the last evaluated expression is 6. So the answer is 6. Okay. Now let's check it. Run the program. Now see, it is 6. Okay. Now it is clear to you that in these cases the last evaluated expression is the result, and has the higher precedence than or. Okay. Now let's take another example. Suppose I am typing this print and 12 and 6 or not. Here I am taking an empty dictionary. Now what will be the result? Let's analyze. Take MS Word once again and now take it from left side, that is 12 and 6 as it is. Here not has the higher precedence, so it is evaluated at first, and then and last or. So the order is, I am giving a bracket here, 12 and 6, then OR, and not dictionary. I'm giving a bracket here, not empty dictionary. Okay, so not empty dictionary is the first order, then 12 and 6, and last OR. This is the order of this evaluation. Now let's analyze. So I'm writing 12 and 6 as it is, 12 and 6, next OR, and not empty dictionary. Empty dictionary means false in Python. I've told you that every empty collection means false, and not makes it true. So we can write 1 or true, anything, that doesn't matter. Next 12 and 6 will be evaluated because it is AND. So the result will be, Python first evaluates 12 because it is the left side operand. 12 is non-zero, so it is true. So Python has to go to second operand, and second operand is 6, it is also non-zero, and this is the final result, that is the last evaluated expression, that is 6 is the result here. Okay, and then OR 1, and here the operator is OR. So Python first evaluates 6 is non-zero, so it is true, and Python need not go to second operand, and the result is 6. That is the last evaluated expression. So 6 is the result. Now check it. Now see, 6 is the result. Okay, now it is clear to you that what is the operator precedence and how this type of expressions are evaluated by Python. And in this example, one more thing you have to remember, that is, if I remove this OR, then what will happen? Is it a valid syntax? No, it is not valid. It will give you an error. Now see, the red symbol indicates that it is an error, and in this problem section it will tell you what is the error actually. Click on this problem section, and it is saying that invalid syntax is the problem. So what is the invalid syntax? Not empty dictionary is invalid. So why it is invalid? Now let's analyze. Go to MS Word, and now remove the OR, and now see what happens. Now let's evaluate this. So not empty dictionary will be evaluated at first. Okay, so I'm writing 12 and 6, and then not empty dictionary means it is true, or you can write 1, anything. So what is the expression now? 12 and 6, after that only 1. So in between this, that is between 12 and 6 and 1, there is no operator. So that's why it is invalid. There must be an operator between this 12 and 6 and 1. So it will be valid. If there is an operator, then it will be valid. But here there is no operator. That's why Python is giving syntax error. Okay, so you have to remember this. Now we will combine all the operators we have seen so far and see what will happen. But before that, we have to know the operator precedence. That is, at first, comparison, identity and membership operators will be evaluated because they are at the highest precedence level. And after that, all the logical operators will be evaluated in this way. First not will be evaluated, then and then OR. Now let's see example. Now let's see this example so that it will be more clearer to you that how evaluation is going on. So go to MS Word and now see what is happening. So here I am taking one comparison operator double equal to, and one membership operator in, and one identity operator is. So these are at the highest precedence level. Then and OR. Now see. So here I am giving a bracket to indicate the precedence level. 5 double equals to 5 will be evaluated at first. Then this one, that is 6 in 12 comma 6. Give a bracket and type AND here. You have to type AND, and then give another bracket and type the same list, that is 12 comma 6 is 12 comma 6. Okay, give another bracket. So this is the total evaluation order. Number 1 is 5 double equal to 5, then 6 in 12 comma 6, and then 12 comma 6 is 12 comma 6. Okay, now let's see. So 5 double equal to 5 means 1. Okay, then type AND 7 or now 6 in 12 comma 6 will be evaluated at second. So it is true because 6 is a member of this list. So you can type 1. Now type and then 12,6 is 12,6. It is false because list is mutable. So the address are different. We are comparing address. So it is false. That is, you can type 0. Okay. Now give another bracket here. 1 and 7 and has precedence. And then here 1 and 0. Now, so 1 and 7 will be evaluated first. Python goes to the first operand, that is 1. It is true. So Python goes to the next operand, that is 7. It is true. So this is the last evaluated expression, that is 7. So 7 is the result here. Okay. Now type OR and now comes here 1 and 0. So first 1 is evaluated. It is true. So Python goes to the second operand because we are using AND. So 0 is the last evaluated expression. So type 0. 0 is the result here. Now the expression is 7 or 0. So Python evaluates the first, that is 7. 7 is non-zero, so it is true. So Python need not go to the second operand. So the last evaluated expression is 7. So the result is 7. Okay. Now let's check it. Run it. Now see, it is 7. So now you can understand that how the total evaluation is going on. Now you can analyze any expression, any result. I hope that you have understood the point, but still if you have any query, write in the comment section and I will answer you. So that's all about this video. In the next video, we'll see if-else statement and Python indentation. Python indentation is very important in Python programming. We will see all the details of the Python indentation. So stay with us and please subscribe my channel for the next videos. Thank you very much for watching.